as Devers will be making his debut tonight for the San Francisco Giants. Acquired Sunday from Boston, the 28-year-old has 8 years, more than $250 million remaining on his contract.
Yo estoy aquí para ayudar al equipo en lo necesario, en lo que ellos quieran. Soy uno más del equipo y estoy disponible a dar el 100% de mí.
I'm here to give my 100%. I don't put any buts. They're the men in charge. I am here to play wherever they want me to play.
I have to think from Devers' perspective, there was frustration there with Boston. He's now in an organization that is just thrilled to have him.
Difference maker in the NL West.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be the left-handed veteran Robbie Ray in his 11th year at the big league level. He's 33 years of age, 6'2", 210 pounder. This is what he has done in 14 starts this year, 8-1 with a 2.55 ERA.
And he lifts his first one out into center field for Jung-Hoo Lee, and that's how this game gets started.
Swing, and there's a high pop-up. Shallow right field, angling quickly out is the second baseman, and Fitzgerald gives way to the right fielder, Yastrzemski, who makes the catch.
And another pop-up. Jung-Hoo Lee, side retired, in a 1-2-3 inning for Robbie Ray. Giants are coming up.
Take a look at Slade Ciccone. I mean, you forget, he's still a very inexperienced pitcher at the big league level, so we're learning more about him every time he goes out there. Slade with a 3-2, and it's just off the outside corner. A leadoff walk to start the night for the Giants.
Tap slowly, third base side of the mound. Ciccone's on it, throws, got him at first.
Standing ovation here at Oracle Park for the newest Giant.
He's just energized this whole community right here. The baseball team, the fans, everything.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Locked him up inside.
Went inside, then he went upstairs, 96 above the zone, changed the eye level.
Ooh, Ramos got plunked right on the elbow, and even though he's got a wrist guard, he does not have an elbow pad.
Ciccone trying to wiggle out of a tight spot, and Dominic Smith, who's been a revelation for this ball club, will come to the plate.
Hit up the middle, there's a base hit. Here comes Lee. Ramos is going to go to third. 1-0 Giants.
So Dom Smith comes through in the clutch. A 2-out base hit, 1-0 Giants.
Bottom third of the Guardians lineup due in against Robbie Ray.
There's a ball hit well, right center field. That's in Triple's alley. Jonathan Rodriguez racing into second base. Will he go for 3? He's going to turn and burn, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up leadoff triple for J-Rod. Austin Hedges at the plate, trying to get Rodriguez home from third and tie the game. And he hits one high in the air to left field. Plenty deep enough. Ramos back on the track, pulls it down, and here comes Rodriguez to tie the game at 1. Great job by Austin Hedges.
Down low and outside, ball 4. Kwan draws a walk, and the inning continues for the Guardians.
2-2, ground ball to short. Adames, he fumbled the ball, and everybody's safe. He picked his head up, probably trying to figure out how much time he had to get Lane Thomas, who gets down the line in a hurry.
Lane Thomas reaching, and that means you got to face the best hitter on the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. On the ground to third and scooped up by Casey Schmidt. His throw to first is right there in time.
Side retired as Robbie Ray pitches through the air.
Adames takes ball 4, so he walks in front of Devers.
Well, standing ovations. 4 times he stepped into the batter's box tonight. Gets a base hit. This place is going to go crazy.
And he drives one out towards right center field. Into the gap. It's going to go to the wall. Adames coming around third, and he's going to round third. He'll score into second with a double. Devers has his first Giants hit, and it drives in a run to put the Giants ahead 2-1. And he just smoked it.
2-1, Giants lead it. 4th inning, David Fry leads it off for Cleveland. Line drive, left field, over toward the line. It's going to get down. It goes by Ramos into the corner. And David Fry's into second base. Thought about it, had a notion, but then thought better of it and wisely holds at second with a leadoff double.
Second inning in a row for the Guardians, getting an extra base hit.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. There's a bouncing ball up the middle and on through a base hit into center field. That'll score Fry and tie this game at 2. It's an RBI single for Carlos Santana. 2-2 ball game here in the 4th.
Here's Yaz.
He swings at the first pitch and lines one into left. That's going to get down base hit. Kwan will play it on a bounce. Kwan was playing way off the line. So Schmidt goes to second and stops there.
He squares. He bunts. Jose on the move, only playing first, 1 down.
Both base runners move up on the sac bunt by Fitzgerald. Pops it up behind the plate. Under it is Hedges, and he makes the catch about halfway back to the screen.
That's a big out to get right there.
Off the end of the bat, Arias has to hurry. He unloads and a perfect throw gets him to retire the side, and the Giants squander a golden opportunity to take the lead.
So one down, and that brings up Gabriel Arias, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Arias trying to go the other way. Deep right center field. Lee's on the run. He's on the track at the wall. It is gone. A home run. Arias blasts one to the opposite field, and he hit it out to put the Guardians on top for the first time tonight. 3-2.
Yes, with a single in the 4th to the opposite field.
And he bloops one back in third along the left field line. That's falling in there. Base hit. Right over along the line. Yaz is going to try for 2. The ball fielded by Kwan. The throw to second base is way offline, and a diving grab of it. So Yaz bloops it for his 13th double of the year, and now he's in scoring position, representing the possible tying run.
He went that time.
Perfectly executed breaking ball right there.
All right, here's the first big move of the game. Jet Johnson to bat for Andrew Kisner, and Stephen Vogt will go to Cade Smith. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Cade Smith strikes him out to end the inning. And the Giants strand the potential tying run in scoring position.
Here in the last of the 7th. Bounces it toward the middle. Going far to his right, Martinez has it on a backhand. His throw to first is not in time. Adames beats it out. He's got his second hit. He's on base for the 3rd time.
Slow topper up the first baseline, and Cade did a great job to get over. Adames, the tying run, moves to second base.
The Guardians are going to make a change. Hunter Gaddis is coming on to pitch here in the 7th.
3-2 is outside ball 4. And he flips that back to take the walk.
Swing and a miss. He blew it by him, kept it on the outside corner, and strikes him out to end the inning.
Back-to-back singles open the 8th inning, and the Giants have something going here, trailing by a run in the 8th. Swung on, line drive to left, coming on, Kwan makes the catch, throws back to second, double play. Schmidt was off the bag, and Kwan threw him out. 2 down.
So Arias at 3rd. The hitter is Angel Martinez.
High fly ball along the left field line. Medium over at the foul line is caught by Ramos. Here's the tag up. Here's the long throw to the plate. The tag, and he is pulled out. Arias with a feet first fadeaway slide, and Ramos, he kind of got up behind the ball a little bit to catch it with a little forward momentum going and made the throw all the way to the plate.
Now we go to the 9th. Emmanuel Clase trying to close out San Francisco.
Line drive. There's a base hit.
Well, you can't make this up. Rafael Devers will come to the plate with the game on the line in the 9th inning.
Base hit. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position, and Elliot Ramos will come up with 2 men on.
Down low, ball 4. The bases are loaded with 1 out. Left-handed hitting Dominic Smith steps in. Swung on, and there's a fly ball to left. Kwan circling under it, makes the catch.
As the tying run fails to try and score. They're not going to challenge the arm of Stephen Kwan, and so the bases remain loaded with 2 down. The Giants leave the bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th. There will be no fairy tale on opening night for Rafael Devers in a Giants uniform.